I could break in.
I don't know if that's. I mean, you could. It's not really worth it.
Yeah, I heard you fucking needed scrap. I was one of Patar's grinders, man. I fucking got 1,000 fucking scrap.
Oh yeah,
And the
no.
thing went poof on me. I'm hurting, man.
Why? What's happened?
Patar is not around anymore.
Why?
Fucking whole fucking bullshit yesterday, man. So, Steve pulls into the block. Dean sees him from far away. Steve is pretty much where the Cullinan is getting brought out, where he has his garage. Yeah. And then Dean is all over where the pool is, pretty much. And Dean pulls his gun because he's got angry when he saw him. He pulls his gun and like he didn't shoot him or nothing, but he pulled his gun and like we're looking aggressive until the boys, I think it was James, ran over to him and calmed him down. Okay. So Patar takes Dean on a little trip. Ved went to Steve and said, "Yo, you need to leave the block. We don't want Dean to shoot you because we don't want Dean to get kicked." Patar have a conversation with Dean. It boils down to him telling Dean to call Steve or to meet Steve and tell him, "Hey, the thing at the block was a misunderstanding." Dean refuses. Patar gives an ultimatum: you either do this for me or you can leave your vest in the car and you can go. Dean puts the car in Dean didn't agree. He left the car. Patar calls us on the radio saying Dean is no longer MDMA. Dean is no longer MDM. He's no longer a part of us. Come to the block. Let's talk. We all go to the block. Dean shows up. He's like very apologetic, going back on his word, pretty much. Coming back. Like when he realized I'm about to lose my vest, he tried to talk to Patar, back and forth. No, I'm done talking to you. You had your chance to talk to me. Go away, Dean. I'm gonna talk to my boys. Dean walk away sad. Patar jumps into the car and drives away. We tried to call Patar, no answer. We tried to talk to Dean, tried to figure out the fuck is going on. Why don't you just listen? He says, I didn't realize this and that. He didn't give me an option. I'm going to call Steve now. We said it's too late. It's not about the
This is
apology.
so
It's about you following
fucking
orders.
stupid,
He said, I
chat.
didn't realize I was
It's
going to lose my vest.
absolutely so
Tommy fucking
stupid.
Tatus shows up. Tommy fucking T, man. He says, okay, well, I need to talk to Patar. And whatever he said goes. And that's that. So we waited for Patar. Dean is, everybody's okay with that. We're in a stalemate.
Fuck me.
Then an hour later, I get a text from Patar saying first a heart, and then saying, who knows when I'll be back, but take care of the boys. You have a good heart, Winston. And I'm like, what the fuck are you? What do you mean, man? You ain't leaving nowhere, man. Wait, I'm on the way to the block. And then the phone went out of service.
See, the thing is with the Mandem, and it's not everybody in it, but I think that their favorite thing to do is to say that they respect Patar, but then their actions completely contradicted. But but they still respect him. But I'm gonna do everything to not respect you, but I still respect you.
Yeah.
That's the Mandem. We call that the Mandem special.
Yeah.
That's
the Mandem special.
Yeah. Patar, I really respect you. But I'm not going to follow any of your commands. I respect you as a friend, I respect you as a...
It's deeper than that. It's like...
No, it's not even that. Like, I respect you as a friend. I respect you as an equal. I respect you as a gang member. But I don't respect you if, that means listening to you because you're higher than me. I don't respect you as a leader. I don't respect you as a second in command. I don't respect you to make a decision. Because, I obviously... I don't trust you, you know what I mean? To lead me in the right direction. I don't trust your judgment, but I respect you still.
Yeah, pretty much everybody agreed that Dean should just have fucking went on with it and did what Patar said. But then also people said like, hey, maybe Patar shouldn't put Dean in that spot knowing the personal beef,
No, but who gives a fuck about that? I'm not being funny. This whole thing's been dragged on and it's gone on for far too long. I really
Yeah.
personally, I just don't care. I'm not gonna lie, we're a
Yeah.
fucking gang,
Yeah.
and we're having a fucking, I don't know,
Whoa.
Hey, Aubrey's
like some fucking drama, like we're in the fucking Big Brother house.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
like
appreciate.
Yeah.
Dean doesn't like Steve. Okay, that's fine. I'll back it.
Yeah.
I respect it. I don't give a shit. I actually don't fucking care. But at the same time, like, I'm not being funny. I don't like people, but I don't pull guns on them and start fucking foaming at the mouth when they come to the block. Like, at the end of the day, you just have to deal with it. I mean, why was he at the block?
I don't know, some deal. I think I'm not sure.
He was there to do business. So if he was there to do business, he'd have got his shit. Then he'd have fucked off.
I'm not sure. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe
I
he was
don't.
there to say
But
hello.
this is.
It's
But
okay
this
to do that.
is. But it's fine to do. But what? Nobody is saying.
Patar said
right?
this in the daily update. I don't know if you read it, but as you guys might know, I'm
Yeah,
out of town on a break. I don't know how long I'll be gone for, but I've spoken to Tommy and Eli via text. Don't make it hard for them. Who knows when I'll be back? But respect each other and value each other. And from what I've been hearing, that T said to Matthew and them is that Patar is on a break. Eli is in charge on second in command in his place.
It's just not hard to. I've never seen so many people that are in a gang, are in a family or whatever we call it, a gang family, in a group of people that are so incapable of putting their pride or anybody else like behind themselves. I sometimes I have no idea. And you know what? You know what also is very evident, and you see this from time to time. I'll be honest, I feel for Patar in the respect, in that respect, because he can say something, right? This needs to be done. Everybody questions it, yeah. And Tommy wakes up, says exactly the same thing, and all of a sudden it's oh yes and yes, oh my god, fucking you know, and it's fucking continuous. It's a cycle.
Yes.
It's a cycle of shit.
Yeah.
Like, and that's the issue, and it's so disrespectful at the end of the day to somebody that's put so much into the gang, that's to kept the fucking wheels turning for so fucking long. You know, he's been put in charge by T.
Yeah.
He knows he can do that.
Someone named Medical, is everything all good here?
And then to just be continuously disrespected every single time he tries to make a decision. Where people just, I don't understand that. But you know what the issue is as well? Half the fucking problems that come up are just not even valid.
Daddy's embarrassing me on stream.
Fucking petty shit too.
Damn. I fucked your mom on an island, bitch.
Oh. That's fine.
Another thing, Denzel.
Alright, have fun.
It's I'm sorry, just let me. So
No, why would I be dead?
you're telling me that Patar's fucked off.
Never wake up, you know.
So why did that make Patar fuck off? Like, I'm a bit confused. So Patar's told Dean to kick Dean out of Mandem, right? And then what is everybody else?
No, T said he needs to talk to Patar.
No, but I understand that. So how? So I'm assuming T wasn't around when that's happened. If he said he's spoken to him via text, right?
Yeah, no, he wasn't. When Patar disappeared and went to his car and went away.
So what happened to make Patar leave? Because I'm not being funny. I don't
know. I don't know. He just went to his car and left.
When Patar told you guys that Dean was out the Mandem, where was Dean and where was everybody else?
He wasn't there. Patar sent him away, and then Dean came back and asked Patar nicely, "Yo, can we talk? Can we talk? Can we talk?" He said, "No, no, no." And like after 10 times, "Can we talk?" He said, "Speak." And then he spoke to him, and everybody had a concern. And then what I think is, I think Patar got mostly hurt because, like Matthew, for example, was like, he should have followed, but I don't agree with putting him in that spot. And also Moses, like there was different. Everybody didn't blindly agree to what Patar did and said. So I guess that's also a fuel to the fire.
No, but it doesn't matter. Like,
no.
What really concerns me is, like, there's been, like, with all this Steve shit and the stuff that's gone on with that, there's been a lot of different cooks in the kitchen. There's also been a lot of people from outside the Mandem that have been weighing in, like, with their opinions on the situation and da-da-da-da-da, and it's got nothing to fucking do with anybody. At the end of the day, right? Like, we're the Mandem. We will deal with it.
So the principal's office.
how we need to fucking deal with it. If people don't like the way it's dealt with, you know, then they can go. Because at the same time, like, I'm sick and
That's what I
fucking
said.
tired
That's what I
of the
said. If I
second
was
in
in
command
Patar's
of the
shoes,
gang
yeah.
being continuously fucking disrespected, driven to the point where he wants to fucking like take breaks and fucking leave. And then, and you know what the best thing is as well, like, you know, like it's people are, oh yeah, well, you know, he obviously don't care about it if he leaves, or he obviously hasn't got it anymore, I would never leave. It's not even about that. It doesn't matter if somebody's threatening to leave, it doesn't mean they're going to leave. It means they're at the fucking point where they can't take any more. So, you know, being all like, you know, high and mighty about how anybody would never leave this, I would never leave this and that, like, I'm Mandem till I die. It doesn't make any fucking difference because Mandem wouldn't exist without Patar.
Yeah, I've been saying that. We can go and circle back and forth, brother. And me, us discussing it, it's good and all, but I feel like, brother, yesterday took all of my energy,
But
brother.
the problem, the thing is, right? So
Yeah.
you know, sorry, just let me rant because I ain't spoke to anybody for a while. So Dean comes back over after he's been kicked out of the gang, yeah, and then the whole gang, while Patar's there, entertains that conversation and starts fucking discussing Patar's call in front of Patar. That's what's made Patar leave.
I guess so, yeah.
Well, no, I mean, it would make me leave.
Me too.
Like, I'm not being, like, you know what I mean? Regardless, like, Patar says go and fucking
Pause the conversation. JB, I need food so bad. I'm gonna die.
Patar says go and fucking shoot Hydra, you know? We're shooting Hydra. Okay, say less. We're shooting Hydra. Is it a bad idea? Probably. Absolutely. But I'm going to fucking do it because we're doing it, and that's what we did.
Everybody isn't like you and me, brother. That's the
Thank
thing,
you.
you know?
But it doesn't need to be, nobody needs to be like anyone, but people need to understand
No, when
for
I'm
a gang to be a
about
gang, you have to
following
listen to
hierarchy,
hierarchy. But it's not even, it's very, very simple. It's basic human respect.